you are ready.
Alright. Good morning. My name is David Morales, and I will be talking about conformity in society and how it affects people as general. What is the definition of conformity? Given by a psychologist and a doctor at the University of Manchester in England, Solomon Lloyd. Conformity is a type of social influence that involves a change in beliefs, behavior, and appearance in order to fit in the group or in society. We've seen conformity happen throughout time since the beginning of humankind to the 1800s and 1900s to now, with in the 1940s seeing that people were trying to be the same with the same cars, same house, trying to be the same economically. They try to conform to each other so they wouldn't be judged by their appearance or by how they act. So the question is, nowadays, how does conformity in society affect ethical values, using societal status, and artistic expression? And when we see ethical values, dropping a person's values occur while trying to conform. Many people, to fit into a group or a certain place, they try to take on the actions of people that are around them, and that affects them either positively or negatively to what they want to blend into the crowd. Like I said, surrounding environment, people around you could have different views of life. You hang around with somebody that smokes, that drinks, that does something, you're gonna pick up those habits. You're gonna do what they do. On the contrast, if you hang out with somebody that's educated, that knows what they do and that works for their life, you're gonna pick up their living style and their habits. Another point is that friends and family could support or oppose when it affects their ethics. Ethics are usually learned and given by the family and by the parent. The Jhumpa Lahiri, a author from from London, England, known for her short stories, she wrote a short story called Namasaki, narrating the life of a young teen named Gogo, trying to change his name when he came to America because his name didn't follow the norms of American. He wanted to be like the American. He wanted to drop his Bengalese traditions. His name was Bengalese too, and he wanted to drop that to become more like the American person. Societal status. Many people strive to become economically and physically the same in society. We see back in the 1940s, many people were trying to become the same due to the fear of getting blamed for communism. And nowadays we see the same. Everybody's trying to become more economically positive and physically, such as having the same clothes, having better shoes than the person you have beside you. And on that same note, they want the feeling of satisfaction for job promotions or good grades in both adults and teens. Kathy Doe, a doctor at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and she works in the Department of Psychology and Neuroscience. She conducted a research of teens where if the teens their attitudes affected negatively by their friends or their family, they're less likely to conform to society. While as the teens that have a positive attitude from their parents and their friends, they're more likely to conform to society. Artistic expression. Many artists struggle to find a way to talk about their feelings or express their feelings through their art. They're afraid of being canceled. Nowadays, everybody gets canceled for an opinion, for something that they feel that they should talk about and that is right. And they're afraid of being judged, being mistreated by what they're gonna post or what they're gonna talk about or what their picture depicts about them. They struggle monetarily and mentally to appeal to society. All the stress on them has them trying to make this bubble around them, not to talk about their feelings on the paintings. They don't know how to appeal to society and to appeal to their own ethics and their own feelings at the same time, and that's a struggle that they have through trying not to conform in the same way that society has. And many artists that are not conform to society are really underappreciated. Many of us don't know who Ben Shahan is. He was a Lithuanian artist that came to America. He is best known for his book, The Shape of Contents, and where he depicts how artists struggle on their daily lives and on long term, how they struggle to implement their feelings through their work, such as writing, artwork, or poetry. They struggle through a lot of that. Problems that conformity has is that it happens at an undefined rate. It could go from 3 days to 3 years to 30 years, says psychologist Jeremy Dean. He's a doctor at the University of London in England. Many people deny their evidence or the evidence at their own senses in order to conform. They deny their own persona to conform to society, to fit into that bubble. And the lack of creativity causes a person to be closer to conformity. I feel like creativity plays a big part in a person being different from the person that's beside you. Many of these solutions to the problems are not tangible, or not that you can pick up right away. There are some that may take time for you to learn. They're mostly habits that you can pick up. And be outgoing and confidence is the key to not conforming. Being different, you'll stand out from the crowd. Being outgoing might tell the other person that this person is different. That person is outgoing, he's standing out. Doubting your beliefs. Doubting your beliefs means that you're not going with the norm, with what your parents or what your family says. And that is another way of, that may take time, it may take a lot of time to get these on roll. And associate with the same people that have the same ideas. Many people have different ideas, but when you find them those people that have the same ideas as you, they will support you, as well as other people that don't have the same ideas. Many people don't support you, but they will be nice about it. And one solution that is possible and that you can do is doing public exercises. Van der Molen, a psychologist at the University of Leiden in the Netherlands, he did a research about people in college doing public exercises, like lying on the floor, screaming something in the middle of the day, just to get your shyness, your timidity away from you. And that's some solutions. Some limitations too is that social anxiety or being the center of attention can drive a person into conformity. Many people that stand out, they have confidence, but there's some people that have social anxiety. They don't want to be the center of attention, and that makes them blend into the crowd and let them go by and they don't want nobody to notice them. Doubting beliefs gives a person a sense of treason, disloyalty to their culture or religion. Many people will feel guilty about why did I doubt God, or why did I doubt Allah? You know, there's different religions and cultures that may make you feel guilty because you were trying to go in a different way. And the last one is making one's own ideology means that other people will conform to your idea. When you make your own ideas, many people will roll with you, and that makes you a leader. And then you make a group, and that's conformity. You will conform to those people. In conclusion, Maria Popova, a Bulgarian writer, she says that nonconformists give the color to this world. And I totally agree with that, but nonconformists and conformity they both shape the world and the society at the same time. You need both to live in and to give this world a better chance of thriving.
All right. All right, so for your first question, what evidence did you gather that you did not include, and why did you choose not to include it?
I got evidence from Kim. He's a researcher at the University of Korea. It just didn't flow in my presentation. He talked a lot about more of the economical aspects of society than more of the conformism of people. And so I decided not to include it in my presentation.
Okay, so what are the implications of your findings to your community?
Well, in a small town like ours, I feel like conformity is something that is big in schools and in jobs. Everybody's trying to compete to have the same wages or trying to be above, and that makes everybody the same. So I feel like conformity in this community, especially since it's a small town, is there. You can see it. It's obvious.
All right, thank you.